All right, let me try that again. That was super weird. I have no idea what happened on that last broadcast, so my bad. I need to go back and delete it. Hopefully this one is coming through. I see people hopping on. Okay. So, I tried to do a broadcast a second ago about fear and about stop letting people control you, and then I have no idea what happened. It just went into some freaky, crazy mode. So, I'm going to try it one more again. Basically what I was saying was I was talking to someone really close to me, and during the conversation, she's dealing with a situation that's very difficult. It's new for her. Hi from Nebraska. It's a situation that she's in that it's definitely would have a strong impact on her life. And during the conversation, she kept mentioning fear. Fear was something that kept recurring from this conversation. And it was something that I've been meaning to discuss for a while anyway. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and take a quick break from the office and talk about it now. For me, fear has been the one thing that has caused me to make the biggest mistakes of my life. I don't have any regrets per se, because I do think all things happen for a reason, and in the end I will come out victorious. Thank you for the hearts. I will come out victorious. However, I don't like that fear was my motivating factor that paralyzed me. It actually had me stuck. It had me do things against my belief. It had me put myself in situations that could have been avoided, but because of fear, I allowed those things to occur. I made decisions that were not wise, that were against what I believe. I let fear control me, and that's a problem. Definitely from a spiritual standpoint, we are not given the spirit of fear, of sound mind, and I was not able to conduct myself in that sound mind because I allowed fear, that spirit, to take over versus the spirit that is within me to rule and abide. And it showed a lack of faith on my part. Definitely from my experience, it personally showed me sides of myself that I thought I was better than. I thought I was stronger than that. I thought my faith was like me and God. No, like I allowed fear. Like everybody has that one thing. And we get sometimes in life, we get to the point where we think, no, I got this. Like I'm good. Fear? What am I going to be scared of? Like da 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 da. But the truth of the matter is we all have that thing that tries to sneak up on us every now and again. And we need to take hold of that and recognize it. One thing, even in the natural, when something frightens us, we either get stuck and paralyzed, we swing, just start swinging, or we'll start running. And that's one part of fear or fright that we need to pick. Who are we when a fearful situation occurs? Are we the type to just get stuck and paralyzed and frozen to the point that we're not beneficial to ourselves? Are we the type of person to run and avoid it? Like, okay, the doctor gave me a bad report because of the fear that I have, I'm just going to ignore it. He didn't tell me that I have whatever going on in my body that could potentially cause long-term damage to my body. The doctor didn't tell me that I could die in however long. So I'm going to ignore that. That's not what he just said. It didn't happen. We allow that fear to cause us to run from the situation. And that's not beneficial. When we sit up here and run or avoid or ignore a situation out of fear, the situation never gets handled. The same thing with us being paralyzed because of fear. When we, I know I talked before about forgiveness and how it can paralyze us, but fear can paralyze us, or lack of forgiveness can paralyze us, but fear can paralyze us as well. When we sit up there and get stuck and frozen in negative situations because of fear. We're fear of how others will react. We're fearful of the unknown and stepping into something different than what we know. We're fearful of just being our great selves. Like, I know even from, I can talk about